Your donor is sitting at their kitchen table. They just read your email. They clicked the link to your donation page. They have their credit card sitting next to their keyboard. They are 60 seconds away from making a gift. But something happens in that final minute. They hesitate. They look at the form. They look at the amount. They close the tab. You just lost a gift that was 99% complete. Every development director fears this exact scenario. You did all the hard work to get them to the page, but the experience on the page killed the donation. Today, we are going to break down the internal monologue of a donor. We will look at exactly what they are thinking in those final 60 seconds. Once you understand their thoughts, you can fix the page. You can stop the bounce. You can capture the revenue you already earned. This is the $1 Million Nonprofit, the daily podcast for fundraising practitioners. Every episode gives you one specific tip you can use today. If you want to stop losing donors at the finish line, welcome. Before we get into the psychology, today's episode is brought to you by CharityAuctions.com. That is the platform powering thousands of nonprofit events every year. Here is what the platform data shows about donor psychology. Donors who trust the process give more and give faster. Trust is built before the gift, but it is confirmed immediately after. So the team at CharityAuctions.com built a free resource to help you confirm that trust. It is a donor thank you email templates 5-pack. It gives you the exact words to send after a donor clicks give. It turns a one-time transaction into a long-term relationship. It is the perfect bridge from the first gift to the second. Download it free at charityauctions.com/donor-emails. I will put the link in the show notes. Let us start the clock on those final 60 seconds. The donor lands on your page. The first 10 seconds are what behavioral psychologists call the trust check. The donor is not reading your copy yet. They are scanning the page for safety signals. They are asking a silent question. Is this a legitimate organization and is my money safe? If your page looks like it was built in 2004, trust drops. If the URL does not match your website, trust drops. If there is no physical address or phone number visible, trust drops. You pass the trust check by making the page look professional and secure. Put a lock icon near the credit card field. Add a short quote from a happy donor. Put your charity tax ID at the bottom. These tiny visual cues tell the brain that the organization is real. They buy you the next 50 seconds. Without them, the donor never reads your copy. They simply leave. The trust check is entirely visual. You win it with design, not words. Do not skip this step just because your software is clunky. Find a way to add those visual cues. Seconds 11 through 30 are about the impact doubt. The donor has decided the page is safe. Now they look at the giving amounts. They hover over the $50 button. This is when the second silent question hits. Will my $50 actually matter? This is the moment most nonprofits lose the gift. Your page probably says something like, "Your gift supports our mission." That sentence is too abstract. It does not answer the question. The donor feels like their $50 is a drop in the ocean. You beat the impact doubt with a one-sentence answer right above the giving buttons. Write exactly what the money does. Tell them $50 provides 3 hot meals for a family. Tell them $100 buys a week of tutoring. Tie a specific dollar amount to a specific human outcome. When the donor sees exactly what their money buys, the doubt vanishes. The $50 is no longer a drop in the ocean. It is 3 hot meals. It is tangible. It is real. That is how you win the middle of the minute. You give them a reason to feel good about clicking the button. You remove the doubt completely. You make the donor the hero of the story before they even type their name. The final 30 seconds are the friction audit. The donor trusts the page. They know what their money will do. They are ready to type their credit card number. This is where the page itself usually gets in the way. Friction is any element that slows the donor down. The most common friction point is asking for too much information. If you require a middle initial and a phone number, you create friction. The donor gets annoyed and leaves. The second friction point is a cluttered page. If your donation page has links to your blog, you create friction. The donor clicks a link and forgets to give. The third friction point is a confusing error message. If a credit card declines and the message just says error, you create friction. The donor assumes the system is broken. Audit your page today. Remove every field you do not absolutely need. Remove every link that does not lead to a donation. Make the path to the finish line completely clear. Every extra second of friction costs you money. Do not give them a reason to pause. Your only goal in this phase is completion. Everything else can wait until after the transaction. So let us recap the 60-second internal monologue. First, the trust check. Donors scan for safety signals in the first 10 seconds. Add security icons and contact info to prove you are legitimate. Second, the impact doubt. Donors wonder if their small gift matters. Answer them by tying specific dollar amounts to specific outcomes. Third, the friction audit. Donors abandon pages that ask for too much information. Remove unnecessary fields and distractions from your giving form. Keep them focused entirely on the gift. Every field you delete increases your conversion rate. That is a mathematical certainty. You can fix all 3 of these issues in one afternoon. Run through your own giving form today. Time yourself. If it takes you more than 60 seconds, you have work to do. And once the gift comes through, you need to follow up fast. That is where the Donor Thank You Email Templates 5-pack comes in. It gives you the exact words to confirm their trust and keep them engaged. Download it at charityauctions.com/donor-emails. I will see you tomorrow for another tip to help you build $1 million nonprofit.